Hey everybody, today I'm just going to be showing you how to use Replay Bot and MHV7 to bot any level you want in 4K. So I'm going to leave the installation tutorials for Replay Bot, and I'll leave the link to MHV7's video. If you don't have it, MegaHack will cost you, I think, $5. So if you don't want to use that, there's probably a free alternative, and it most likely will work the same way this works, the strat I'm using here. But at first I didn't think these two went together because the converter I use online, which I originally used Zbot, it doesn't work with the new file extension used by MegaHack. But there is a really simple workaround that I didn't think of for some reason. But I will also be just showing you a good way to bot levels outside of just how to get these to work. So I will be using Slaughterhouse as an example. Before you go into the level, set up these mods. Show Trajectory, which I suggest draw length 50 performance mode if your PC isn't that great like mine. Show Layout, show hitboxes, and if it's a very hard level or an impossible level, frame stepper will be super useful. Now you will have to create keys. So Q is to go back a frame, E is to go forward a frame, and W is to just turn it off and on to toggle it. And SpeedHack works with the recorder. You just have to have classic mode always enabled, which just lowers down the FPS when you slow down, so everything has a consistent FPS. So name the title of what you want, Slaughterhouse. You can see my horrible typing there, and click record. And now make sure these two are set to whatever you want. My PC is good enough to run 360 FPS, but with the new TPS you can keep it 360 TPS while going down to even 60 FPS. But so with the layout mode, it just shows you the entire layout of the level, which is really useful. And I am on speed 1 here, and it's slowing down because of show trajectory. That's what's lagging it. So that's why I say it's not needed if you're botting. I'd say anything below a top 50 list level, you really don't need it, or a challenge. But if you are botting something super hard or impossible, I really do suggest it. It is really useful. Now, I'm just going to go SpeedHack 0.5 because Slaughterhouse is really hard. And you want to go into practice mode and just play the entire level in practice mode. Now, I usually actually turn off SpeedHack audio because I like hearing the level. Also, every time you die with frame stepper on, it'll respawn you frozen due to frame stepper. I'm not sure if there's any workaround to it, but this is where the usefulness of frame stepper comes up. With really hard timing like this, you can go frame by frame, and also it works with trajectory. So you now see this is the time where you jump, and it's amazing with frame perfects. Like, this part is very difficult in my opinion. But with trajectory plus frame stepper, it becomes super easy. Now I don't have frame stepper turned on 24/7 because it just slows down the botting process a lot. Same with trajectory, sometimes I'll turn that off, but with something as difficult as Slaughterhouse, I'm always going to have SpeedHack be on. So it doesn't really matter to me. Now, a quick tip I have here is if you want to make it look realistic, and even outside of the realm of hacking, which I used to do, so I wanted to make it look realistic, but this is actually really good for showcasing. Always play the ships unless it's an impossible level where the ships are super crazy. 99% of the time you want to play the ships at full speed, because slowed down ship is really easy to notice. and it can sometimes ruin the showcasing. So I always suggest just playing the level at 100% speed whenever you get to a ship. But you'll for levels like Slaughterhouse, where the ships are super crazy, you'll want to put a lot of checkpoints. And if it really is super hard, which some parts are, especially this part in Slaughterhouse, I suggest going down to 0.75. It'll just make the recording look much more professional overall, and I really suggest it. Now, once you get to the end of the level, you just want to click save, exit out, and then it'll show down right here. You click on it, click replay, and you go into the level, and it will play it back perfectly. Even if you take off, let's say, show layout and stuff like that, it'll still work. Now, we want to get this in 4K without having to use OBS to make it a lag-in zone. So what you want to do is you want to inject the DLL that you got with Replay Bot. Now, once you have the Replay Bot DLL, you want to go into Slaughterhouse. I'd suggest still with layout mode, just make sure to turn off trajectory and frame stepper. Click Replay Bot and click record. Now, you're going to actually record another replay, but you're not going to play through it, because all you're going to do is use the Slaughterhouse replay you recorded earlier. And the reason we just don't replay with this or record with this is because the Mega Hack recorder is just a lot more accurate, and I suggest using an external recorder with this, because the recorder inside I did have a bit of trouble with, but if you really can't afford it, this is a viable option still. But keep in mind, without Mega Hack, you don't have access to trajectory, layout, or frame stepper. But once you click record, you just want to hit the practice mode with this playing back, and you'll basically just beat it in practice mode. Now, I need to turn off 0% practice complete, because I don't want to accidentally complete Slaughterhouse. But even if you do, you can just go around here and click uncomplete level, and it'll completely uncomplete the level. So if it's a level you're planning to beat, you can just click that and just now you just wait. I mean, you can still press checkpoints if you want, but it's not needed. Now, I haven't tested this out, but I always click save after it's already put in all the inputs. I'm pretty sure you can click save anywhere in the level, and it would actually just save the replay to somewhere, and then it would still record everything else. But I just save it till the very end. You can just save it wherever. I'll save it in replays, and I'll just call it Slaughterhouse. The misspells were on purpose. And now, since it's saved, just complete the level, and it will completely save it. And now, since that's saved, it'll be a dot replay instead of a dot MH whatever. So now what you want to do is you want to click off show hitboxes, show layout, and if you have anything else enabled like show trajectory or frame stepper. And also, if you really want it to be a good showcase, you want to flick off all of these right here, and you actually want to go in and make sure to uncheck this so there's nothing on the screen. And now you want to go in, you want to click Replay Bot, and then load the macro you made earlier, and you want to click Internal Renderer. Now, you're going to click Render, name it whatever you want, and now what it'll do is it will go through the entire level rendering it with no outside software. Now the thing is, when it renders this, I'd suggest around 24 million bitrate. It will lag hard. Now, don't be scared. It'll still record it fine. It's just gonna lag really badly, and that means the audio is gonna get kind of messed up. I'll show it to you in a second, like what'll happen. Also put on safe mode so you don't accidentally beat the level. It's lagging really bad, and you can hear the audio is like glitching, and it's gonna lag throughout the entire thing. So I'd suggest just sitting back, maybe taking your headphones off, opening up TikTok on your phone, and then just wait for the entire level to render. Now this does have its limitations. If you go too high with the bitrate, Geometry Dash can crash, and that has happened to me before, but 24 million is the stable amount that I like. It's 2K. I don't know if you can hear me right now. It's 2K, and it works completely fine.
Among Us in real life. Among Us in...
Now, once you complete and exit out, you can literally just go to your files, go to your Geometry Dash folder, go to wherever, whatever directory you saved it. You can save it in Downloads, Desktop. I saved it in Replays, and it'll be right there, completely clean, in whatever quality you put it up as. So that's the entire tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about my shit mic. My microphone literally broke the day I recorded this, so I had to use my microphone, or my mic of my crappy webcam. But I hope you enjoyed, and see you later.
Among Us in real life. Among Us in real life. Playing Among Us.